Alright, today I'm going to show you, this is a chicken out of my crock pot, still very hot. I'm going to debone and shred the majority of it. I've got another chicken in the crock pot. I'm going to be doing 2 of these. I'll keep the legs and a small amount of the breast meat off the other chicken. But I'm going to shred it, barbecue it, and get it ready for the freeze dryer when what I have in there now comes out. So it's real simple, boring, tedious process. Like I said, straight out of the crock pot, so it's still kind of warm. Luna can have this skin in a minute. But as soon as I give her a piece, she won't stop. And yes, I'm doing it all by hand. And it's still quite warm. It's going to be light meat, dark meat, everything. It's going to be all mixed up. Now she will probably be quite active during this video. It's kind of like people do their shredded pork, but I'm just doing shredded chicken to make my barbecue. The thing about doing your chicken in a crock pot like I do mine, it falls apart. I had difficulty getting it out of the crock pot and into the plate. But the bones do come out very easily. I shred it like this all the time if I'm going to make quesadillas, which you've seen me do outdoors. Barbecue quesadilla sounds good. I'm going to go ahead and pull this leg off. It didn't completely fall apart. I like the legs. Just eat them off the bone. So I'm keeping the legs from both chickens. Get down on it. And I'll keep a few decent sized pieces of the white meat out too. I'm having company later, so we'll have chicken to eat. There's a lot of meat on a chicken that people will end up throwing away. I do it like this. I pick it clean. A lot of the stuff that is right beside the bigger bones in here is really dark. Some people won't eat that. But you mix it up with the whole chicken. Throw a little barbecue, a little seasoning on it. Put it in a quesadilla or on a sandwich. Nobody will know. Don't want to waste anything off these chickens because they're so much better than the store-bought. Anything that's really fatty I won't put in here because I am going to be freeze drying, so you try to keep the fat to a minimum. Okay, 1 piece of skin. Good girl. Alright, I've got, as you can see, chicken number 2 here. But my company has just arrived, so I'm going to stop filming. Basically, I'm doing the same thing to this chicken as I did to the other one. This is what I have left of the shredded barbecue chicken that I made the other day. I'm going to go ahead and tray it up. In this bowl, I've got some more just regular chicken. I may go ahead and shred some of it and freeze dry it as well. But this barbecue chicken was fantastic. And I'm trying to put it fairly thin on the tray so that everything will dry completely. without too much difficulty. But that barbecue sauce is mixed in there really well, so it'll be interesting to see when I reconstitute this if it still has the same barbecue flavor. My tray's not completely full, but that's fine. I've got about the same amount left to do a second tray. There's two pretty equal trays. There's probably enough barbecue shredded chicken there for probably 15 sandwiches on hamburger buns. Set this down out of the way. And I think I'm going to go ahead and shred part of this chicken. I'm going to keep the legs. I'll probably eat those today. I'm just going to get some shredded pieces on here and shred just some plain chicken. And do the taste comparison. When I start to bag it up, I'll reconstitute a little bit of each, the barbecue and the plain. And see how much of the barbecue actually sticks with the chicken. And this is, again, part of the 2 chickens I did the other day. All of this, my company and I did eat a lot of chicken while they were here. But 2 whole chickens done in a crock pot and deboned, making sure you get all the meat. It makes a whole lot of chicken. And they were large chickens too. This one, well, the biggest one weighed a little over 6.5 pounds, and the smallest one I think was a little over 5 pounds, or maybe right at 5 pounds. I don't remember exactly, but they were big chickens. Okay, I'm going to go put this in the freeze dryer. This isn't frozen, but it has been in the refrigerator for a couple of days. It's quite cold. I've already turned the machine on, so it should be cool and ready to start as soon as I get in there. Okay, the barbecue chicken and the regular chicken are done in the freeze dryer. I'm getting ready to bag it up. The barbecue chicken really stuck bad, so when I'm done here and clean my trays up, I will be going to order some tray liners. But here's what the barbecue chicken ended up looking like, the pulled barbecue chicken. When it's done, I think it's pretty, it was really good before I went through the freeze drying process. And we will find out if it rehydrates well. I'm sure it will. And then just a couple pieces of the regular chicken, no barbecue. I know it rehydrates well, but get just a little. No, get down a little, you'll get burnt. It's hot. Hot. And I'm trying to put enough in each one so it will make 2 to 3 sandwiches. Of course, if you didn't have bread, you could just eat it plain. It's just like barbecue chicken. Looks like it's rehydrating fairly well. said, it's stuck to the trays really, really bad. So it's going to be a mess cleaning up. I may just have to let my trays soak in water for an hour or so before I can even think about cleaning them up. Much work that went into raising these chickens and then butchering them to waste any of it if I can avoid it. It is deer hunting season. Hopefully you'll see me freeze drying some deer meat soon. Squirrel season as well. I know there's a lot of folks out there that wouldn't even think about eating squirrel or anything like that. I've squirrel hunted and eaten squirrel my entire life. It's a really good meat. Not many people squirrel hunt anymore, not like they used to. Back years and years ago in this area where I lived, there wasn't a lot of deer. There's a lot of deer now, but years and years ago there really wasn't a large deer population. But small game hunting, like my grandparents, great-grandparents, small game hunting was one of the ways that they put food on their table. Rabbit, squirrel, groundhog, grouse, dove. Alright, for the part that everybody's interested in, the taste test. I'll come over and show you what the barbecue chicken looks like, how it reconstituted. Remember, it's just shredded barbecue chicken. Hopefully that's not too blurry. Just tastes like barbecue chicken. Tastes just like it did before I put it through the freeze drying process. And that's what you want when you reconstitute it. You want it to taste like it hasn't even gone through a process. Alright, and the regular chicken looks just like regular shredded chicken. Tastes just like regular chicken, like it's just been cooked. Alright guys, remember to like, share, subscribe. Leave me some comments. Anything you want to see me try in the freeze dryer, or anything you'd like to see me do outside, cooking wise, hunting wise. Give me some ideas for some stuff that you'd be interested in seeing.